Venus retrograde is right here around the corner. Do you want to learn about it? Do you want to know what it means for you? Let's chat. In general, Venus retrogrades, they happen every 2 years, and we are due for another one. Now this time, it's really special because it's been in Leo for the last month, and now it's going retrograde in Leo from the 22nd of July until September 3rd. So this is a very long period for it to be in Leo. Really, really long. So it's really interesting because what does Leo represent? Well, it's the 5th house. It's very loud. It's about creativity. It's about children. It's about wealth. It's about love or passion, relationships. And so we have the time now to look back at our hurts in all of those subjects and heal them or look at them. But it also is about the body because it's also ruling the heart, so we might see quite a bit in health, things that come to light with that. Also, we really want to be careful with any surgeries you're doing that involve the face, neck, throat, or the heart area, cardiovascular, the blood. It's really not a time to just do anything. So if you can wait until after September to do any procedures or cosmetic surgeries or anything that will alter your look dramatically, like even a haircut, you're gonna go, oh my gosh, why did I do that? It's so bad. It's not very flattering, yada, yada, yada. So also, you're definitely going to probably hear from people from the past. Now, not just like exes, but it could be old employees. It could be old friendships. It could be childhood friends. I mean, this goes back. Children are part of the Leo story. So childhood friends, your children, healing with your kids, childhood wounds that you have. So all of this can resurface around this time. So it's a very long transit. Now, what are the do's and don'ts? Obviously, I went over most of the don'ts. Also, it's not a time to really start a relationship. And this is where we'll start to see a lot of relationships fizzle out that aren't on a really strong, sturdy foundation, or that have just been kind of going through the motions. It's kind of like get off the pot, right? So people are going to have ultimatums. They're going to be coming to that come to Jesus moment, going, gosh, is this really what I wanted? Is this who I deserve? Is this what I thought this would be? And getting realigned. Also, it goes with work and your creativity and your entrepreneurship, because they're very much about, creating things. So is what you're doing aligned with your long-term goal? Maybe you need to make some adjustments. It's very, very in-depth, but it's also what you show the world. So how have you been showing up? It's a time of deep reflection. So because it's such a long period in Leo with Venus retrograde, you can meet people, but you're going to start seeing them from like past situations, right? That you have not resolved, or you're going, why does this scenario keep happening? Well, this is the time to heal it, right? So use it to your advantage. So even though there's some really rough aspects to it, there's some really great positive ones too. So instead of doing the same thing that you've always done, or treating yourself or others a certain way, now you can heal it. And you can go, well, what does my body need? Because Leos are very body oriented. So physical, right? And so what can you physically do to maybe mentally get in a better place, like exercise routines, things like that. You can start to see what would help benefit you with all your energy, right? So if you're going to get married during this time, it's not really advised, but if you are, there's some great advice. Get your paperwork signed before the 22nd, or sign it after September 3rd. You can do the ceremony, but don't make it official until before or after that time period. And then it will have a stronger foundation. You can still, express your love and have the ceremony if it's already done. But I wouldn't do anything legally binding during that phase, but I would do it before or after. And also during the second part of it, on August 23rd, we have Mercury in Virgo going retrograde until September 15th. So not only are we going to have this last part of it to September 3rd in Venus retrograde, we're going to have it amplified with Mercury retrograde in Virgo, which has to do with the body, your routine, and things like that. So you're really going to have to go within during that second part of this retrograde. So the end of August should be a real ride. Just saying. So everything might just halt. Your thinking, your thoughts, moving forward. What do you really want? It's not really a time to like just fly off the handles and make a really rash decision, because Leos can do that because they're very emotionally fired up, right? They're a fire sign. So if you're trying to communicate with your partner, or you're thinking about going in the dating world again, what do you really want? What do you deserve? Think before you react. It might be a way to go to save the long run of what could go right or wrong. Does that make sense? So I just wanted to give a heads up, because this is a very long transit where you can get a lot of healing done and a lot of redirection and rethinking of what you deserve and what you want in life. So use this to your advantage. What do you want to do? Creativity, like an old project that you used to work on might come back up. An old job you used to do might come back around, and you go, oh my gosh, yeah, I never really finished that up, right? So have fun with it. Don't box yourself in. Explore a little, but you don't have to sign on any dotted line. Just explore the options. From the 22nd of July all the way to September 3rd, this is your time to reflect and reassess relationships, your work, creative projects, and what you deserve and what you want, okay? So with that being said, I'm sending you all my love, and I'm wishing you a very successful and deeply heart-opening, which is the time to do it, your heart chakra, during this Venus retrograde. I'm sending all the love. So bye for now.